Happy holidays, bestsellers! I'm Katherine Turner with Daily House Publishing, and this is your path to the bestseller list. Today I'm going to be covering 12 unique gift ideas for writers and for authors. In this video, I'm going to review Scrivener, the Writer's Market, Editor.com, a do-it-yourself writer's retreat, 99 Designs contest, coffee and a classic subscription box, a year of masterclass, the Artist of Life workbook, antique typewriters, a hand and wrist massage, and actually quite a lot more. Starting with number one is Scrivener. Scrivener is the go-to writing application for all kinds of writers. It's produced by Literature and Lattes, which is a really cool name, by the way, and it's used by hundreds of thousands of novelists, nonfiction writers, screenwriters, bloggers, playwrights, journalists. Scrivener provides tools and organization that is needed to start writing and keep writing. Essentially, it's a word processor, but it's designed specifically for book creation and outlining. You can keep chapters, notes, images, videos, links, and you can even collaborate with other authors. You can drag and drop and move chapters and notes all around, so it's amazing, super flexible, and then you can compile it into a finished manuscript when you're done. Number two is the Writer's Market. The Writer's Market comes out every year, and it has been coming out since 1921. It's the quintessential writer's guide that almost all professional writers use, and it lists thousands of publishing opportunities broken down by sections for publishers, magazines, contests, awards, and literary agents. Each listing features contact and submission information, and beyond the listings, you're going to find articles on things like marketing, live events. This year, they have a feature called How to Double Your Writing Income, so I'm very intrigued by that. It's the 2019 edition. I don't have it yet, so I'm looking forward to getting that as a gift or buying it for myself and reading that particular feature. Okay, number three is Editor.com. A little over a year ago, Brian, the founder of Editor, approached me on Facebook. He found me in a writing group, and he gave me 1,000 words of on-demand editing from his, at the time, new company. It was probably my favorite freebie that I've ever got, and it's a gift that I've used ongoing since. I buy blocks of words for editing pretty much every month. I can submit jobs for prepaid editing and access an excellent proofreader or a copy editor at any time of the day or night. I even submit jobs at like 2 a.m. or on Sundays at very odd hours, and I always get an edited copy back within an hour. I can submit jobs as small as 250 characters or even less than that, a sentence. And I do that regularly for Amazon ads or Facebook ads. And I get both the markup and a corrected version in my inbox within like 5 or 10 minutes. Most jobs that I submit are longer. They're blogs or marketing copy running anywhere from 800 to 1,000 words. On the other end of the spectrum, they can even do books, and they have a package of 45,000 words that you can buy for $999. The smallest amount of words that you can buy is 500 words, and that's $19. So Editor offers discounts for volume. If you buy that 45,000 word block, it's priced at about 2 cents per word. A caveat here is if you are actually having a book proofread, I suggest that you probably find a editor specifically for the project, and I recommend that for a couple of reasons. One, you can get a good proofreader for about 1 cent a word, and Two, you're going to want somebody, in the case of a book, that you can work with ongoing. If you use editor, you will get the editor that is available at the time. Now you can request a specific editor. The way it really works is sort of on demand, and whomever happens to be online is who you get. They're all very high quality. I've never been disappointed in over a year with an editing job that I've gotten back from them. So it's extraordinarily convenient. Number 4 is a do-it-yourself writer's retreat, and I suggest using Airbnb for this. So I didn't realize this until recently, but you can book extended stays through Airbnb. They're essentially sublets lasting anywhere from a month to 3 months, and you'll find just charming, amazing houses for, as little as $1,000 a month. The lowest priced one I found was in Iowa, and it's a really charming little house for $700 a month. Writers' retreats are wonderful, but the travel, the destination, and other writers milling around can really be a distraction in themselves. So I thought of the idea of renting an Airbnb near myself. So in the case of a gift, near where the author you're buying for lives. And that can be the slight shift that they need to finish a nagging book or bust through some writer's block. What you do is you stock the fridge and the coffee bar, maybe throw in a yoga mat. You can even hire a Merry Maid to come in, every couple of days to do the dishes. And voila, it is an amazing retreat close to home and on a budget. I personally have my eye on a little ranch near where I live in Nevada that's offering extended stays in some charming bunkhouses. And I know that, if I cut off social media or extraneous social media and get down to writing, that would be really productive. Number 5 is 99 Designs. And they do all sorts of things, but I would suggest buying a book cover contest. So if you don't know what the contests on 99 Designs are, they're super cool. 99 Designs is a graphic design bidding site that allows you to pick from designers and put in a bid for something like, for a cover, it would be $2.99 is the minimum. And then these award-winning graphic designers compete for your business. So they all design a cover. You get 3 to 6 to choose from. You're going to give them the information on the book, like the title, category, design elements you want, maybe some previous covers, a color palette that you want, and then they compete for your business. Coffee and Classic is a monthly service, and each box includes curated items. You're guaranteed to get a classic book, a gourmet beverage of some sort, and then clever items based on the book's subject for that month. And they really do a good job, creating very imaginative boxes. You get to select the genre, your beverage preference, and they have different sizes of boxes, so you can get more stuff. But the choices include classic literature, children's books, nonfiction. The beverage options are coffee, tea, or hot chocolate, and it's super easy. Your writer's gonna love it, and it's the kind of gift that keeps on giving. You can get 6 months or a year, so they're gonna get a box every month, and that'll remind them how much you love them. So you can't go wrong with that. So next on the list is just books. Of course, you probably have thought of that, but you might not know what books to buy for your writer. So I suggest personally Bird by Bird and The War of Art. Those are my picks for seminal books on the writing life and the practices of writers. Some more contemporary choices are Steal Like an Artist and Show Your Work. These are the nouveau picks. Any of these make wonderful and economical gifts. You can also use any of these books as a starter for a sort of writer's gift basket. There are thousands of writing guides, but the books that I've mentioned in this video are something very special, that elusive quality that separates good writers from great writers. give these books, and hopefully that quality will rub off. The authors of the books that I've mentioned are Anne Lamott, Stephen Pressfield, and Austin Kleon for both Steal and Show. And you can order any of these books on Amazon. Number 8 is a masterclass annual subscription. So you can give an all-access 12-month pass to the masterclass courses online, and they're taught by authors like Malcolm Gladwell, Margaret Atwood, R.L. Stine, Judy Blume, James Patterson. It also features specialties like comedy writing done by Steve Martin, playwriting by David Mamet. I mean, these are the greats, and the courses are just incredible. It's an open course platform similar to like Skillshare or Udemy, but higher quality, I think, and just amazing instructors. If they want to break things up a bit, if they have the all access pass, they can take courses on cooking or acting or basketball or chess or whatever. It's all very inspiring and entertaining. I gifted this subscription to myself for my birthday, and I watch masterclass videos all the time. I watch them instead of Netflix or YouTube. Well, I shouldn't say that, I'm on YouTube. Watch YouTube, everybody. But the master classes are really, really amazing. Okay, so number 9 is Lavendare's Artist of Life workbook. So speaking of YouTube, Eileen is a YouTube star, and her collection of planners and workbooks are just really beautiful. I think they capture the imagination of writers, and really they're applicable to anyone who likes a beautiful life. But her Artist of Life collection is available on her website, and her full name is, I might not be pronouncing this correct, but Eileen Zhu, and she sells planners that inspire creatives to plan for a successful year. Eileen's planners are extremely popular with YouTube followers, and her channel focuses on self-discovery, personal growth, and lifestyle design. The Lavendare motto, I think, sums it up. It's life is an art, make yours a masterpiece. So they're lovely, lovely planners and workbooks. Number 10 is an antique typewriter. So there's a mythology that's attached to typewriters. As a showpiece in your writer's office, a typewriter can be both a practical machine, and it can be an object of art and a symbol of the creative spirit. They range from a few $100s to thousands of dollars. I got the inspiration for this gift from a documentary called California Typewriter. It's an amazing documentary if you want to watch that, and I don't know how you might buy that for an author, but that would also make a great gift if you wanted to buy the documentary California Typewriter. It features an actual shop in Berkeley, California, where you can order rare and beautiful typewriters. Their stock is limited and it's a little expensive, so I mean, eBay is a great alternative, or if you live in an area with really good flea markets, you might be able to find like a really cool typewriter for a low price. But they tend to be highly collectible and a little more expensive these days. If you want to stay on the lower end range for this gift idea, a sort of similar idea is like a beautiful fountain pen or a glass pen. I mean, this has a similar feel and a symbolism, but the prices are lower. All right, number 11 is a Kindle Unlimited subscription. So most writers, hopefully, are also avid readers. A Kindle Unlimited subscription is an all-you-can-read program on Amazon, and it grants unlimited access to millions and millions of books. It's sort of like a virtual library. Amazon has a special link to purchase this as a gift. So you go to Amazon.com, and then the link is /Kindle Unlimited Gift. So go there, and then you can purchase and gift that to someone. You can also gift Audible subscriptions, which is another nice alternative depending on what your writer prefers. A Paperwhite e-reader on top of the whole thing could make a really, really cool gift package. Okay, so lastly on my top 12 is a massage or manicure. Word of warning, although it might seem like a good idea, think hard before buying something like a gym membership or a Fitbit for your writer. I feel it's best left to the writer themselves to feel guilty about sitting at their keyboard for days or weeks or years. You're the best judge of your loved one and your writer. And if you want to get them moving, you know, a gym membership, personal trainer package, or a yoga studio class card might just be the ticket. But if you want to be on the safe side, I would probably opt for something like a spa type treatment, and that would be lovely and welcomed. You know, a massage. I mean, my carpal tunnel riddled wrists would love a little TLC, and you know, for women or men, you know, a manicure is amazing. I mean, I get tired of just looking down at my ragged cuticles all day long. So a very nice manicure would be welcomed as well. Okay, so right before I filmed this video, I put a call out to my writers groups, in particular Path to the Bestseller List, which is my own Facebook group, and another group that I really love called Create If Writing, and asked for some more ideas. And I just got so many amazing suggestions that I think I'm gonna have to film a second video. I just couldn't fit it all in, and I'm sure this is running quite long at this point. So some standouts from the suggestions that I got from the groups were a stand-up desk, which I have one of myself, and I think that's an amazing idea. Noise canceling headphones, also I would love that. I don't have that. I think that's an amazing idea. Various thesauruses and grammar guides, professional writing association memberships. I got a lot more retreat ideas, handmade paper, and so on. There's just so much. So I'm gonna add those suggestions to the gift guide, and again, I'm going to link that. Add your suggestions, your own suggestions, to the comments below, and I will research those, add them to the gift guide, and film some reviews of those, because I think I'm going to do maybe 1 or 2 more of these videos. And as I mentioned earlier, the guide will include the links, the pricing, and how to get these items. So thanks again. Don't forget to subscribe and go out and write that bestseller. I will see you all next week.